It's loud, it's busy, and it's bustling. It's Hollywood Boulevard, and people come from all over the world to visit, especially for the nightlife. At 8 p.m. every Thursday through Sunday, the Los Angeles Police Department is at the scene.
It's a closed container of alcohol, but I smell more.
They're trying to protect underage drinkers and publicly intoxicated individuals from, well, themselves. I found out on a police ride-along with Sergeant Mitch Windsor that LAPD strictly enforces underage drinking.
We'll stop them and we'll find out if they're drinking. The open containers is a violation. Usually we'll write them citations.
Public intoxication.
We place them under arrest and then we book them for drunk in public.
And even lying.
This kid here comes walking by drinking in public. Then he starts lying about his name. Now we have an arrest.
When you pay attention to the little stuff, the big stuff falls in line too.
So what is the little stuff? The relevant California drinking laws state individuals under 21 may not possess a fake ID. Minors, as well as individuals over 21, may not possess an open container or be publicly intoxicated.
USC's alcohol policy mirrors state law. But is the USC Department of Public Safety actually enforcing state law? You saw how strict LAPD is on any individual who violates the liquor law. What you're about to see is here at USC, DPS handles things in an entirely different way. It's what the administration calls a more nurturing approach to law enforcement.
Take a look at this party at Pi Kappa Alpha fraternity on USC's Greek Row. DPS officers sit back and watch as students hang out on the sidewalk of the fraternity drinking. Not one of these students was arrested. Actually, no students were arrested anywhere in the USC area that night. In fact, few students are hardly ever arrested for alcohol-related incidents on any night at USC. The most recent statistics show the number of liquor law arrests in 2008 on these 6 California college campuses. USC only had 3 alcohol-related arrests in 1 year's time. And 2008 wasn't a fluke. Since 1990, there have been an average of 3.4 persons per year arrested for alcohol-related violations. DPS's Captain David Carlisle says that the lack of arrests are due to the Trojan family philosophy.
If it was your parents and they found you in possession of alcohol or drunk on the street, would they take care of you, take you home, and talk to you about the problems that you would have created for yourself and help you get help, or would they call the local police for you and have you taken to jail?
Instead of arresting USC students like LAPD does over on Hollywood Boulevard, DPS writes students up and sends them to Student Judicial Affairs. If Captain Carlisle is right, and alcohol is involved the majority of the time a crime occurs, why doesn't DPS enforce the liquor laws? The answer is simple. It keeps the customers happy.
Running a university is a business. I mean, it's a multi-million dollar, if not billion-dollar business. There's no question about that. The students are our customers. It's important that we make it comfortable for them and enticing for them to be one of our students.
And DPS may have succeeded in making USC students feel comfortable with partying.
I think DPS is fine. Like, they let us do whatever we want to do.
They're making sure that everyone's safe.
They do a fabulous job, and people are just trying to have fun. This is college.
But according to psychiatric law professor Ellen Sachs, without a study, we really don't know what the best way of handling students who are violating liquor laws is.
As a general matter, we need to, we don't know the answer. We have to study to find out what the answer is.
When I asked Dr. Lane if the administration had any studies to back up the university's educational approach to law enforcement, he was unable to cite any. In an email to me, he stated, "Research is either absent, shallow, or inapplicable to the issue at hand. What we are often left with is our good sense and practicality when trying to solve these dilemmas." Maren Austin, ATVN.